Hi there, welcome to Jantasphere, the home of endless opportunities and trusted connections. We are so excited to have you join our growing community of service providers and customers who believe in convenience, reliability, and empowerment. So, whether you're here to offer your skills or find someone to get the job done, Jantasphere makes it simple, safe, and rewarding. So, congratulations, and this is for you for joining the community. Karibu sana. So in this quick guide, I'm going to walk you through how to register and enroll either as a service provider ready to earn or as a customer looking for quality services at your fingertips. Let's get started and explore the world of possibilities within Jantasphere. So in this video, I'm assuming you've already downloaded the app. It's very simple. Just go to your Play Store or your Android and then download the app. Once you've downloaded the app, it will appear like that, and then you can just open it up. So this is a platform which shows your logins. So many people are making the mistake of diving right in and putting their email and password. No, you should first create an account. So this is for the iOS. It's going to just give you this platform of creating an account. But for Android, there's going to be an option for continue with Google. So that is the best option for people with Android. Continue with Google because it's going to be simpler and seamless. So for people with iOS, like in this case, my phone is iOS, so I'm going to have to go and create an account first. Okay, so that's how it works. When I click that, I'm going to put my email. So in this case, I'm going to enter my company email, which is jantasphere@gmail.com. And the most important thing is going to ask me to verify my email so that I don't put a fake email. So in this case, because of demonstration, I had already verified the email. So Jantasphere is legit. That's why it's telling me it's already verified. So then I'm going to go to login. If I go to login, I'm going to put the email, jantasphere@gmail.com, and the password that I dedicated. So in this case, jantasphere@gmail.com, and then the password that I created before. I'm going to log in here. So if you want, you can press here to remember if you don't want to keep on logging in and out. But for people who value their security and their personal information, they're going to choose not to do that. So just ensure that the password you indicated was correct, so that it doesn't give you an error. As soon as you put the password, you're going to be asked to log in. Then very, very important, you're going to either choose, in this case, you're going to either choose to be, okay, assuming you've logged in, it's going to ask you to, do you want to be a service provider or skip for now? If you skip for now, it's just going to take you to the platform whereby you are going to be a normal customer. So when you choose, I want to be a service provider, it's going to now ask you for details, okay? So these details are just going to ensure that, one, we are getting verified customer service providers. 2, we are not dealing with quacks. And then 3, we are just going to ensure that our customers get quality, because Jantasphere is going to be a trusted African place or digital place whereby we're going to post jobs, subscribe as service providers, identify skills, and eventually earn money. So in this case, you're going to be asked to put your name, your mobile number, and your email has already been picked, remember. So in this case, it's Jantasphere jobs. Then I'm going to put the mobile number for the company or the ones that I want to be contacted with, just in case the customers want to reach me. Then, of course, the gender. It's important that you put a gender there. And then the date of birth. This is just crucial for internal verification. This information is not publicly available. It's just crucial for internal verification. In this case, we are going to, the next step is crucial. It is going to indicate which service are you subscribing for. Okay, so there's the main category and then there's the service category. So Jantasphere has a lot of categories. Every category, actually, there's construction, there's events and entertainment, there's home and appliances, there's just anything you can want. There's transport and logistics, there's home and personal care. So you just have to know where your service category is going to be. So assuming I was a DJ, it will definitely be under events, entertainment, and catering. If I was a repair person, an electrician, then it will definitely is going to be under home and appliance repairs. If I was doing moving, I was doing transport services, definitely is going to be under transport, delivery, and logistics. Another thing is your construction skill. This business, the business encompasses all other services in the white collar category. So if you're a HR, if you're a CPA person, whatever it is, it's going to be under business and white collar. Beauty and grooming is things to do with body and stuff. So in this case, now the subcategories is very important that we choose the right one. So in this case, Jantasphere is offering digital services. We could choose as many services as you want, as long as you can show and prove that the services you're offering are legit and you have good experience. Okay, so moving on to the next, put the number of years that you've experienced in that field, and then the next phase, which this thing is not going to show me now. Right, this is going faster than I thought. So right before that, right before the service provider, so there's a place there where you're supposed to indicate the days that are available: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you have to click the days that you want the service, the app to notify you whether there are jobs. So you just select Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday. And then the next phase, which is the third, is you're going to require you to put your national ID. So if you have a passport number, if you have a national ID, it's very important that you put the right number, because if they're wrong, you're not going to be verified and you're not going to start earning from the app. So this is just to ensure that our customers get value for their money. They get legitimate service providers, and that you're who you say you truly are. That's why we are going to ask you to upload a national ID. Don't worry, this is going to be very private. This is going to be very secure. No one is going to have access to this information other than the admins of the company. So you can either opt, we are going to create an option for PDF, but for now it's just going to be an option for for JPG and just images. So when you click, you can once you're ready, you can just take the picture. So don't worry, the app, you can take an in-app picture of the ID, as I'm going to demonstrate. Just click inside there. You can either choose the camera and then take a picture of the document. Like in this case, just the camera, you can put the camera and then take a picture, or you can go for the option of the gallery. So from the gallery, you can choose now a picture of the ID. In this case, I'm going to take one of this one being my ID, for instance. Or no, that one does not fit, so I'm going to take that one. So let it load. Once it has loaded, then you can now go to the next phase and upload your other documents. So give it time to upload. Once it has uploaded, it will notify you. So upload as all of the documents that are required. In this case, your ID and a picture of yourself. So this is just to ensure that whoever is on the ID and whoever of the picture that we're seeing, they're more or less of the same person. So if it's not going to be the same person, it's going to be hard to verify you. Also, if you have a certificate, let's say you're a doctor or you're an electrician, we are going to request that you upload your certificate of expertise, so that we know we are dealing with legitimate, skilled workers. Okay. So on to the fourth process. Oh no, that is the image it refused to upload. So just ensure that all the images are uploaded until they notify. Then you can go on to the next phase. So the next phase, which is very crucial, is now we're going to check for your background, but this is not immediate, because these documents sometimes they take time. So it was not a must that you register this immediately. So you can wait until maybe at a later stage when our customer service is going to follow up. But it's going to be important, because we want to deal with good people who are law and abiding and upstanding members of the society, so that when you go work in somebody's place, or there's no cases of theft or anything like that. So that's very important. So that most of the time is just to skip, because sometimes you don't have that, but we're going to verify that eventually. Then lastly is the address verification. So many people are putting CGPO box, what? No, don't put that. This is your residential address area. If you're living in Nairobi, for instance, and in an estate, would say I'm living in Donholm, then comma Nairobi. That's it. Or you're living in Utawala, comma Nairobi. Or you're living in Embakasi, or you're living in Ruaka, whatever it is. Or you're living in a small area in Nakuru, indicate Bahati, then Nakuru. Okay. Then now the next phase is you're going to select the city. After putting your residential address as where you're staying. For instance, like if I give an example of Kilimani, and then I'm going to select the city as Nairobi, and then the town is going to be Kilimani. So you have to choose areas in the drop-down menu. Do not put your own areas, because it will not pick. The area has to be on the database. So if it's not where you are, if you don't find any option, just choose the nearest place to your area. Like in this case, I've chosen Nairobi city, town is Kilimani, and then the area is Hurlingham. And then the next phase, do not put anything here unless you are using a link that has been referred to you that have been sent to you from the in-app that we're going to show later, but do not indicate anything here, otherwise it will not go to the next stage. You don't have to put the proof of address. This is just for extra verification. So once you've put your area of residence, you can go ahead and submit the documents. And once you submit the documents, it is going to, you just go to the dashboard, and that should take you to the service provider dashboard, which is now going to give you access to all the jobs that you can see. So remember, we have thousands of customers who are going to be posting jobs in real time. So for instance, this is a mechanic who is in Utawala who wanted a service today. So his name is Ron. So if you want to see more about the job, you click on the job or on bid now, and then you can go ahead and see the job details. So if you're a mechanic, that's when you can take this job and bid. If you're not a mechanic, please stay away. Thank you. So that's that. Until the next phase is now to show you how we are going to verify your ID, your information, and then verify your account, because as you can see, the profile is still pending and there's nothing much that you can do. Even you can just see the jobs that are being posted, but you cannot get the jobs. Okay, so stay tuned on to the next episode. Thank you.